So there's a simple way to judge the lifting capacity of a farm jack without actually lifting anything. Because you may be in a store, and how do you assess that? Now, here's a thumb rule that uses plain and simple physics. A farm jack operates on the principle of mechanical advantage. There's a fulcrum somewhere here. This lever moves down to lift the tongue. So as it moves through this, you find the tongue is lifting up. Now, with every movement of the shaft, the tongue lifts up by exactly one hole. So it's moving between this gap and this gap down below there. So to determine mechanical advantage, all we got to do is measure the gap between these two holes and to measure the distance the power stroke makes. So let's measure the gap first. And the gap is exactly 2 centimeters. What about the power stroke? So there are 2 clicks as it moves through the power stroke. This is the first click. And now we start moving it down, and I'm waiting for this guy to start moving up. That's the start of the power stroke. And this is where it starts moving. You're normally holding somewhere around here with both hands like this. So I'm going to measure this height at the start of the power stroke. And it is just over, it's about 62. And now we let it go down through the power stroke until we hear the second click. That's the second click. And it's now at 32. So the power stroke, the power stroke of the shaft is 30 centimeters. And during that movement, it raises the tongue by 2 centimeters. That gives us a mechanical advantage of 15. 30 divided by 2. So what does that mean? It means that you can lift 15 times the force that you can put on this shaft out here, because this is approximately the way you'll be lifting it at the extreme end. So the question is, how much force can a person apply on this? Clearly the force is limited by your weight. You can't apply more force than your weight because you will just get off the ground. And you don't want to go anywhere near that level. I would say 50 to 40% of your weight. I wouldn't go beyond that, maybe 50%. A person like me who weighs 70, 68, 66 odd kilos, I'd be surprised if I can generate more than 40 kilos. Let's say 40 kilos. Anywhere between 30 and 60, I guess. If someone is bigger than I am, probably can go up to 60 kilos of force on this, which means with the mechanical advantage of 15, the force generated here would be 15 into 30, which is 450 kilos, or 15 into 60, which is 900 kilos. So essentially, this farm jack would be able to raise, as a thumb rule, between 450 and 900 kilos. On Amazon, this sucker was rated at 3.18 tons, which is clearly rubbish.